Hey everyone, so today we will be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Nexus with what is currently my favorite deck in the game, Evil Eye. Now, I know I'm doing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Nexus. Well, that's because until I get a capture card, this is about the only game I can play, so I mean, I could, once I get a deck together, try doing my alternate account on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. But right now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about the only thing I can really play for the channel. Anyways, that's why I'm doing this, and let's hop right in. Oh, we found the game pretty quickly. So, the deck I was going to play was Red Dragon Arcane, but it was bricky and it didn't, my internet crapped out before I got much practice, so. Okay, this isn't the greatest hand. At least I opened Summon Limit. Retribution's good if I have a actual monster to use it with. So, the thing with Evil Eye is it is 100% based on Evil Eye of Selene. Basically, if you can't get Evil Eye of Selene in your hand, which there are multiple ways to do that, but if you can't get a monster equipped with Evil Eye of Selene, it's GG. Is this guy memeing? What the? You guys see what he just played? Dharma Cannon. Dude, are you freaking memeing right now? I'm gonna set this card. Kinda bricked, but I'm gonna activate Summon Limit because I still don't know what the heck this dude is playing. I feel like this guy is just straight up memeing. 60 card deck. He played a vanilla with 900 attack, 500 defense, and no back row. Either this guy doesn't know what the heck he's doing, or he is memeing. I can't take the chance. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to answer this guy. 911. Okay, here we go. We got Selene. So I'm going to send Evil Eye of Guarino to the graveyard. Which, what this does, is it allows me to banish it from the graveyard and discard an Evil Eye card to add an Evil Eye spell or trap to my hand. So, I'm going with this guy. Damage Reflection, I'll choose my Evil Eye Surzeal, activate his effect. Add another Selene to my hand. Set this card. Activate. And now battle. Let's get this guy off the board. I don't know what this guy's plan was, but it was pretty darn bad. If he's hoping Time Wizard will land right, that's a 50-50 chance. I swear this guy is memeing right now. Are you seriously memeing? I tend to say what I'm typing. So, my field spell, this damage reflection thing, is you can make the battle damage you take from, hang on, so, if your Evil Eye monster is attacked while Evil Eye of Selene is in your spell and trap zone, you can make the battle damage you take from this battle also inflicted to your opponent. I figured he is memeing. Sorry, man, this is my best deck. So, this board I have set up right here is pretty freaking overpowered. I'm going to activate my Evil Eye of Selene, banish this card to set it. Oh my gosh. So guys, I've basically locked down my opponent at this point, so between my summon limit and there can be only one Cecil and 2 Selene, plus the double Ash Blossom in my hand. I've got a board that would be hard for most decks to get out of, because you're going to have a hard time beating over my monster. Since the Cecil plus summon limit, my opponent can only summon up to... hang on. So, my opponent can only summon up to 2 monsters a turn, thanks to summon limit. And thanks to there can be only one, neither player can have more than 1 monster of each type. So, see how they have a dragon? Now they can't summon another dragon. I can't summon another fiend, but that's a small price to pay. Cecil is very hard to beat over now, and at the bargain price of destroying 1 card at the end phase, not that big of a deal, because I can just destroy Selene, then banish a Evil Eye in my graveyard to put it back on the field, and pay 1,000 life points. Which, that's one thing you do have to watch out for with Evil Eye. They do cost a good chunk of life points. But, as you can see, my monster's getting really big. And, anyways, Cecil. So, this card has a quick effect, destroy any special summoned monster. But, during the end phase, I have to destroy 1 card on my field. That's not a big deal. For a quick effect, pop any monster that was special summoned, which, with summon limit in addition to that, my opponent can only summon 1 monster a turn. There can be only 1, limits him to 1 monster at a time of each type. Limits me the same, but Evil Eye don't do a whole lot of special summoning. So this board is pretty broken. Yeah, see, I can only set this card because of there can be only one. And now attack. End the duel. So, I'm in full screen, hang on. So, yeah, Evil Eye is like my best deck. It's very, very powerful. And if you hear, like, blowing in the background, that's just my fan. So, Evil Eye are a stun deck. They are not aggro. They are not stall. I mean, obviously they're not stall because they self-burn the crap out of themselves. Now, you see, this is another not-so-great hand. So, I did draw Impermanence, which is good. I drew Ash Blossom. Okay, so I got my text pretty good, but the one spell I drew is Evil Eye Awakening. And I only drew one monster that has Evil Eye in its name. So, what this means is Awakening can actually special summon from deck, but only if you control Evil Eye of Selene. Which, it's a very, very good card. Also, it's a way to recover monsters in your graveyard. I literally drew a second there can be only one. So, if you guys have heard of Subterror, Evil Eyes work very similar to them. I need to get this guy on the board. I need his effect. So let's see here. We want to send Gorino to the graveyard, which will allow me to activate, discard. And now I'm going to add Evil Eye Domain Paradalama to my hand. Oh wait, no, we don't want to activate Ash Blossom. Damage Reflection, yes please. Add Surseal to my hand. So I can't actually summon Surseal. But because my monster is in attack position with only 400 attack points, it's not going to be difficult for my monster to destroy, for my opponent to destroy. Then, when I summon Surseal, I'll be able to activate his effect, adding Selene to my hand. Which, once you get Selene in your hand, once you get Selene plus Surseal, your deck becomes pretty damn crazy. Infinite Impermanence, take that. But yeah, this deck does really work a lot like Guru Control. This guy is straight out of Duel Links. Is it my turn yet? Okay. So my opponent could not really have made a worse mistake there. Dark Magician Buster Blader. I don't know about that one. I tried Buster Blader Red Eyes before, which is supposed to be like the ace way to play Buster Blader. And I only got bricks. I got a brick 10 games in a row. It has got to be the most bricky and inconsistent deck I have ever seen. The Brick Lords of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which, if you're not a huge nerd on card games, a brick is basically a bad hand. It's a hand that isn't going to do you much good. Evil Eye of Selene. I'm going to activate my monster, pop their monster, which activates Celine as well, so I get more attack points. I end my turn. If you can get there can be only one and summon limit on the board, you're pretty much golden. And I forgot to give myself an extra card. That hurt. That actually did hurt. Oh, guess it didn't because I have another one of these. I'm going to set this card just so I have it on the board for Cercel's. And sorry if I'm butchering his name, but just to have a card on the board to give up for his effect. It's a very good card, but it has a pretty big drawback if you can't sacrifice Celine yet. Now, a nice thing about Celine is even if it leaves the field, your monster keeps the attack points. And you may be thinking, but what about Karma Cut or something like that? Evil Eye of Celine protects the monster equipped from targeting and battle. It can't be destroyed in battle and it cannot be targeted. So I have this card with quick effect pop each turn, summon limit, which limits both players to no more than 2 summons a turn, Celine, constantly making my monster bigger, and giving it this just insane attack, and allowing it to use this insane effect. By the way, Evil Eye of Celine is the whole reason Cercel actually has that effect. It does not get its quick effect pop if it is not equipped with Celine. This really is a crazy, crazy deck. It's not too difficult to build, honestly. Now you may be wondering, why the heck am I playing Medusa? It doesn't have, if you actually know what Evil Eyes do, it doesn't have an effect that's all that great. It just banishes a card from the graveyard. But that can help with Evil Eye defeat. And it just gives me another monster. Medusa isn't very good, but it gives me another monster if I don't happen to draw into Cercel. In this whole deck, not including hand traps, I have 9 monsters. That's still not the most consistent ever. Let's take a look here. So, the Dark Magicians. Okay, your effect doesn't make that much sense, but I'm gonna get rid of it because it can beat over my monster. Although, then again, that wouldn't have mattered because it can't be destroyed in battle. It is very, very difficult to out Evil Eyes sometimes. Set Medusa. The only reason I'm using her is to have cards on the board for Cercel's effect. So Okay, so each of these matches is taking about 10 minutes. So I'm going to do one more. Alright, open the game. Oh, here we go. Evil Eye defeat. Gorino. Well, it's not terrible. Ah. Just tip my arm on the table. Oh, wait. I don't need to have no trap cards in my graveyard to activate defeat. That's freaking... Crap, what the heck is the card's name? Treacherous Trap Hole. Evil Eye Confrontation, because it's basically searchable. Hang on. Okay, that card is just attack. Is just a slight attack boost that doesn't really worry me. Unlike Armory Call. Okay then. This guy's deck is definitely weird. I'll give him that. Oh, I just screwed up big time. Actually, that may not have been a terrible screw up. Because if I add Domain to my hand, that might have actually been the best possible move I could have made. Add Cersil. And with defeat... oh, crap. I have to control an Evil Eye to use defeat. That was probably a mistake. What does this thing even do? The other player can special summon monsters except wind monsters. That's not a big deal. I cannot believe I did that without reading his card. That was stupid. This guy does realize the less life points I have, the stronger I get, right? Where are you, Celine? So the thing is, Gorino's name does count as Celine when it's equipped to a monster. Evil Eye of Celine when it's equipped to a monster. But, at the same time, it doesn't make my monsters immune to battle destruction and targeting. I'm taking all the damage. What's going on? Hidden Armory. I don't even know what the heck my deck is playing. My opponent is playing. Winged Beast? Is that bird up deck I've heard about? I am completely unfazed by this deck. Like, what is this? I'm going to use my Evil Eye defeat to return your card to the hand. Mystic Mine. Oh gosh, dude. Evil Eye Confrontation. Goodbye, Mystic Mine. So what Mystic Mine is, sorry, not Mystic Mine, Evil Eye Confrontation basically is, so it's searchable. That's a big deal, but on top of being searchable, it allows me to destroy one spell or trap on the field. And if I control Evil Eye of Selene, I can banish it instead. So it's basically searchable Cosmic Cyclone. What is this guy doing? I don't get what this guy's strategy here is. Alright, Evil Eye of Gorino, just because I want to activate my Selene. Gorino helps you get beaters out, but it's not a huge thing. Alright, so his Spirit Barrier. Doesn't that only work on direct attacks? What is going on? Why does my opponent get more attack power? So basically, I can never beat over my opponent's monsters. That's a problem. So he's playing something called Barrier Statues. Thing is, though, dude, you're not really doing much to me, honestly. Like, that's the thing. Evil Eyes get stronger the lower your life points are. Okay. I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna have to get another confrontation. Wait, that won't do me anything. There can be only one. They aren't even the same type. Well, I screwed that up. Both of these cards have the same... Oh. So this guy basically locked out all special summons. Like, this deck is annoying. This Barrier Statue or whatever deck is annoying. But it's not terribly scary. I can literally just switch my monster to defense position and you can't touch me. There's no point in attacking, dude. You can't beat my monster in battle. Oh yeah, it also makes it so it can't be destroyed in battle. So it makes it untargetable and indestructible. And I disconnected. I knew that could potentially happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video there. That was kind of a stupid way to end it, but... Barrier Statues. That's a deck I need to do some research on and find its weaknesses, because it is annoying. But anyways, that was kind of a stupid way to end it, because I didn't really want to... I didn't really want, and I just realized that it's going to be sideways, and my hand just blocked it. Sorry, I'm not used to recording, I'm not used to sideways recording and then switching it. Anyways, that was my Evil Eye deck. I think that's honestly the best deck I have. That Barrier Statue deck was annoying. It seems it's all based around not being able to beat over them, though, so... I think the best course of action is going to be to make sure I always have confrontation or whatever that trap is. I can never remember its name. To out spells or have defeat set so I can return up to 2 monsters my opponent controls to the hand. That was an annoying deck. I'm going to ask my guy on it. He knows way more than me. But yeah, that was my Evil Eye deck. I love that deck so much. It is my favorite deck. Not so much in Duel Links, but in TCG it is. Because the combination of Summon Limit, Surcel, there can be only one. It's really, really broken. And I love how Evil Eye control your opponent by giving up life points. It makes them pretty balanced because you can't just stall. If you just stall yourself, if you just stall your opponent, eventually the one that's going to run out of life points is you. So, I like that it's not possible to stall. Well, I mean, like, you could, but it's not terribly easy. It is a stun deck. It is. It makes your monster very hard to out by making it only vulnerable to, like, Kaiju, Banish, and it can't be targeted, so, like, that cuts out almost every Banish in the game. Selene basically makes your monster almost invincible. It really does. And it powers your entire deck. It's a very, very powerful deck. The main thing you want to try to focus on is getting it so your opponent can't, like, spam monsters with cards like there can be only one, summon limit, and get card and just go into link monsters and beat the crap out of your life points. That's what you want to try to do with the deck. But yeah, and other than that, you want to try to get Selene plus Surcel on your field as quick as possible. It is a broken combination, and hand traps help a lot. Things like Infinite Impermanence, Ash Blossom. I don't play Nibiru myself, because this deck already counters monsters pretty hard. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to end it there. If you guys want a whole video of me just talking about a deck or something, tell me what you want me to talk about in the comments. Tell me what deck you want me to go over. I'll do my best to learn it if I haven't learned it already. And I will. I'll tell you what I have to say about it, and whether I think it's viable or not, whether I find it fun and why, how it works. I'll tell you whatever I find out. So, if you guys want a video of me talking about a deck, tell me what deck. Decks that are not archetypal, like Bird Up, which I've heard that name thrown around a little bit. I know nothing about it. I don't even know what the purpose of the deck is. I'm guessing it's a winged beast deck, just by the name. But that I would have to ask around about. Yeah, if you guys want me to go over a deck, just tell me what deck. I can't go over a deck without knowing what I'm going to go over. So, gonna end it there. See you all in the next video.